This is Erik Rutan, Hate Eternal, and you're watching The Age of Metal.
Hi, I'm John here with The Age of Metal, and I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Erik Rutan.
What's up, John? How you doing?
I am doing awesome. You guys just tore the house down here at the clubhouse.
Thanks a lot. It was a great show. Had a good time.
And we also had a good time. So I must ask, because I'm noticing the Philadelphia Eagles hat on your head, how do you feel about the Giants beating the Patriots in the Super Bowl?
Mixed emotions. I wish it was the Eagles in there, but you know what? They deserve the win, so congratulations to them, man. You know, it's good to see an NFC East team win.
Yeah, especially one who's in the same conference as the Eagles.
Deserved it, man. You know, what can I say? He deserved the win.
Hands down. Anyway, how is the tour going?
Tour's been great. You know, it's a pleasure to tour with Goat Horror, a band that I've produced 3 of their albums, and they're like family to me. So obviously we've never toured together, so this is a blast. We're having a blast so far, and Fallujah's an awesome band. Yeah, they're a really good band, so it's been real fun.
How'd you guys get in touch with Fallujah? I honestly never heard of them until you brought them until they were on this tour.
Basically, our booking agent, we just tried to hit up like some of the labels, Unique Leader and stuff, and see what bands were available to try to create a really good package. So.
All right, I understand. So Phoenix Amongst the Ashes has been out for, well, quite a while now. How do you feel it turned out, you know, given that it's a few months afterwards and you did produce the album?
You know what? It's like, of all the Hate Eternal records, it's the one record that I'm just really, really proud of. I think the production really represents the band in the best way out of all the albums, and it was our most diverse album, I think, but our most potent at the same time. So really proud of how Phoenix Amongst the Ashes came out.
Is there anything you would change about that now that you've had some time away from the production studio?
You know, there's always things that change. You know, nothing's ever perfect, but I'm pretty satisfied. You know, pretty satisfied. Yeah, pretty happy with it.
All right. Speaking of your production work, you own a studio, Manor Recording Studios. How did you get into producing?
You know, when I was young, I always just had a dream of playing guitar and singing, and have my own band, and owning my own studio to record my own music, and friends of my bands, and bands that I respect and, you know, enjoy. And I went to school for audio engineering in New York City at the Institute of Audio Research for a year, and slowly built a studio for the last 12 years, you know, from the ground up. So just something I always wanted to do, and I just never looked back. I've been working on it for a long time.
And it's a big deal considering, you know, you're producing the most legendary death metal, American death metal band of all time.
I'm enjoying it for sure.
What are some of your trademarks producing? Like, what is the sound you kind of go for in your production work?
You know what? The sound that I go for is to try to bring out the sound of each individual band. You know, rather than a token like Rutan sound or something. You know, my sound is to create the vibe of what the band represents, you know, and something that I always try to focus on is performance. You know, I have a slogan I say all the time: performance over perfection. It's like I believe in the musician, and I try to capture the magic and the vibe of the performance rather than just take whatever and edit it later and fix it to be perfect, because to me that's I think that's just not acceptable to me. You know, I'm working with some amazing musicians, and I work them hard to really capture a moment in time, because to me some of the best records in history, they weren't perfect, they were flawed, but they have a vibe to them that creates magic. And you know, that's what I'm trying to create in the studio, is magic. And you know, I'm hard in there. I work the musicians hard, but at the end of the day, you know, they'll have something to look back upon and know that they gave everything they had to get the best that they could, and vice versa for me. You know, I do everything I can to make the best record for each individual and the collective of the band.
Right, of course, which is indeed commendable in this age of auto-tune.
Or, you know, a lot of guys are using the same drum samples and the same guitar sounds, and everything is getting kind of sterile. So I've really been trying to some people will say, man, his productions, they sound all over the place, and it's on purpose, I mean, to me, Cannibal Corpse sounds nothing like Agnostic Front. Madball sounds nothing like, Hate Eternal, Goatwhore doesn't sound like, Through the Eyes of the Dead, or, like any of the bands I've done. They're all different bands. They all should have a unique sound, not just my unique sound. I think that's really a producer. His job is to bring out the band, the organics and the vibe of the band, and try to capture that magic,
Right. And I understand. Speaking of which, I was researching, some of the stuff you've done, and I found a band called the Mountain Goats. How did you get in touch with them?
They're huge. The singer John Darnell is a huge Cannibal fan and a Morbid fan and Hate Eternal fan, and he contacted me and said, "Hey, would you be interested in producing some songs for us?" So I researched, and then I realized they're a really huge indie rock band, very unique, different, and very creative and great, very passionate music, and I just felt like, wow, what a challenge to do something like this. Amazing guys. It was a great experience for me to work with them, and I was watching them on David Letterman performing one of the songs I produced, which was pretty incredible to see something like that, and I just went to see him about a month ago, and it was such a surreal experience, such a different experience for me, to record these guys. They record live, and a lot of it is all about vibe, and it was, to me, I enjoy doing different types of music because it really pushes me to reach deep and try different things, and I think that's important as a producer, is to keep fresh and do different things.
Right, of course. So I assume you're looking to expand your portfolio really soon.
I have been. Yeah. I mean, I love metal. I mean, I'm a metal guy. I play. If you see me playing Hate Eternal, that guy loves fucking metal. I mean, I love metal, and I love recording metal, but I love other music as well. So
right.
I enjoy. Different music offers different challenges, so I always enjoy a challenge. I mean, everything I do is challenging, so I enjoy that.
All right, one last question. What's next for Hate Eternal?
Well, we're finish this tour, and then we're going to Asia, Southeast Asia, China, and Dubai, Indonesia, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, South Korea. So we're looking real forward to that, because I've never been there, any of those countries before. So, and they'll probably start working on some new material. I mean, we've already been working on new material. So.